The 360 every time. The 360 every time gets me, bro.
Wow, dude. It was
Look
a
at Lapita.
G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? I could, okay. That was greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
Yo, first and foremost, y'all know we're not gonna just watch that once. We're gonna run that all the way back, and we're not gonna watch the whole thing. We're gonna just watch the walk up. I want y'all to watch the walk up, like cold, collected. No,
Stone Cold come out.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard.
walking. What's up, big man?
Yo, what is cracking? It's your boy Anthony Arlene back with another episode of the New Black Podcast.
And your
This
boy
right
and your man Dre the Dreamer.
It's Dre the Dreamer. It's Dre. See, I thought you was because you was sipping on a yak, you know what I'm saying? So I was gonna say it for you and let you finish the sip. You know
I got you, bro. I got you. I appreciate you. I got you, though. You know?
Yeah, you know what I'm
Salute.
saying? Just looking out for my boy. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Listen, man, his birthday was a couple days back. He's still exploring that whole thing. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't mad at nobody, you know what I mean? Listen, today, man, okay? We normally don't even shoot on these days. We don't even shoot. Today is Tuesday. I don't know what day it is where you at, but today where I'm at is Tuesday, all right? We normally don't even shoot on Tuesdays, but check it. The slap heard around the world. Okay, so how we gonna not talk about this? You know what I'm talking about? How we gonna not? I had to stop what I was doing. You know what I mean? I was rocking my little baby. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, I gotta put it down. I gotta go talk about this. You know what I'm saying? So listen, man. You know the rules. Like, share, subscribe, click that notification. All right. We always gonna have some new content on this channel for y'all. All right. Now today, everybody's been talking about it. Everybody has an opinion. Today you're gonna hear our opinions about it. Okay. Now, if you have an opinion, if there's something you want to say, please. Pretty please leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this situation, all right? Because I loved it. My Twitter finger be going, you know what I'm saying? I be on it, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot to say, you know what I'm saying? So you picked the right one if you came to this channel trying to troll, you know what I'm saying? All right, Dre, let's get into it, man. How you feeling about this whole situation, man? We gotta watch. I know who's watching that joint, no cut. All right, man, I can watch this out of the time.
Yeah, let's go.
Them and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. He is praying that Will Smith wins. Like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard.
God damn, man. The 360 every time. The 360 every time gets me, bro.
Wow, dude. It was
Look
a
at Lapita.
G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? I could, okay. That was greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
Yo, first and foremost, y'all know we're not gonna just watch that once. We're gonna run that all the way back, and we're not gonna watch the whole thing. We're gonna just watch the walk up. I want y'all to watch the walk up, like cold, collected. No,
Stone Cold come out.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard.
walking. What's up, big man? Wham!
Wow.
It walks off. Like
Will
so
Smith just smacked the
smooth,
shit
bro.
Bro, I'm trying to react, but every time I see it, that shit is soul snatching.
Wow, dude. It was a G.I. Jane jump.
My wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay.
It gets more uncomfortable every time.
It's super uncomfortable.
Greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
Man, super uncomfortable, dog. Talk
Bro,
to me.
listen,
First
how
initial. I've
this
seen this,
man-
guys. Hold on. Before we go into it, I've seen this already. So I've already kind of
I've
have
seen it.
y'all check out my channel, Jada Dream Gaming Entertainment. I kind of seen it, but Anthony, talk to me.
At this point, if you haven't seen it, wake the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? This is like when they landed on the moon. You know what I'm talking about? It's like you can't miss this type of action, man. Now, this is the thing, man. This is the thing, bro. How this man, okay, just side note, how he didn't rub the side of his shit, he deserves an Oscar. You know what I'm
Got
talking
a
about?
chin. Got a chin.
Bruh, like, listen, this is my thing, bro. A lot of different angles on this. Now we're gonna unpack this over the next however many minutes, but I'm gonna start here and I'm just gonna make this statement from the rip, okay? Because this is what the conversation is typically about: who's right, who's wrong. Okay, is this man defending his wife in her honor, or bruh, bruh, like when people say that, it bugs me out. I'm like, my God, like.
You're a little late on that one, big dog.
You know what I'm talking about? Like
Jada should be protecting his honor.
Bruh. Listen, man.
And this is something that I read in the comment section, super petty, and somebody said Chris is gonna feel that till August.
I know. I read the same. Look, man, listen. The internet is undefeated, family. Like undefeated, bro. As soon as it happened, like you called me, you was like, bro, I don't know how you ain't seeing this, but you gotta go get on. I went to World Star immediately, the only substantiated news source out there. You know what I mean? I went to World Star, bro, and immediately it was posted. I was like, God damn, bro, how am I missing what's going on in the world right now? Now, every time I watch this, there's two things that come to mind, okay? One, when Chris Rock says the joke, okay, Will Smith laughs at first. He laughs at first, okay? Now, listen, I know crazy motherfuckers because I got some in my family, okay? He's a little off. Okay, I always love getting jiggy with it. Will the Fresh Prince, all that. I'm with that, but he a little off. Is this just me, bro? Now, I read a really interesting thing. It was saying that basically, you know, Will Smith took out all his anger about being emasculated, you know, in front of the world. You know what I'm saying? With the situations that Jada puts him through, and a lot of times he took that out on Chris Rock. And I honestly, when I read that, I was like, yo, that's the realest thing because, you know, everybody got opinions, bro. They're like assholes. We know how it goes. Everybody has an opinion. But honestly, man, like watching it, I'm like, bro, it's kind of a bully move, bro. What is Chris Rock like? 5'10", 150? You 6'3", nigga. You played Ali. Like, this is what you gotta ask yourself, okay? And this goes for everybody. You, Dre. This goes for everybody. I mean, please drop a comment. You know what it is.
People.
If this had been The Rock, would he have still slapped that man? If this was Terry Crews, would he have still walked up on him like that? Jason Momoa.
He has his own issue. Here, this is what I'll say, right? Let's go back on forward. This is what I'll say. And I said this in my video because I reacted to it on my channel, Jada Dream Gaming Entertainment. Please go check it out. I said Will is from West Philadelphia.
Born and raised.
Born and raised.
Where he spent most of his days.
On the playground is where he spent most of his days. And I don't know if he played on the playgrounds in Philly. It's a little different out there. No excuses, though. I said this off the jump. Keep your hands to yourself. I don't care about none of that, dog. Keep your hands to yourself. Now, at the end of the day, in a perfect world, everybody would keep their hands to themselves and everybody would do the right thing. But comedians get slapped every day, B. Comedians get slapped every day, B.
I'm gonna tell you,
like you can't tell a man how to respond to when it comes to him and his. At the end of the day, you can't control that.
But time out. Where was this energy though? Where was this energy when it was? I'm tripping because I understand you got an open relationship. Okay, this don't got nothing to do with your relationship. But clearly, this was more than just. Oh, let me ask you this. And again, this goes to anybody watching, and you know, please leave a comment. Okay, did you feel like the joke was that disrespectful? Okay, because everybody says, yo, there was history. He had said some stuff before. Nothing I've heard Chris Rock say has been outrageous. Okay, he is hosting.
Well, he said that joint when he hosted the Oscars years back about Jada and the Oscars when it was Oscar So White. You know how Jada wasn't even invited in the first place, and how it's like being invited to Rihanna's panties. I wasn't invited anyway. So they already had smoke.
I know, but what
she has alopecia.
Okay,
She has
nigga, that's not a
alopecia.
but
Oh,
listen,
I
that
got
is
you. I got you. I'm not justifying it. First and foremost, we on the same page, bro. We all,
okay.
I think we all understand that Will was wrong. But there's things that happen in life, and we both understand this. We may not agree, but we understand how it happened. You dig? Like,
For sure.
regardless if I agree, I don't think you need to put your hands on anybody. Okay.
No.
But
Especially this is my thing.
let me tell you something right now. If somebody said something to your girl and you laughing, ha ha ha, and you look over and she's in pain, and she's also dealing with certain stuff, you're with her every day. You're dyeing her hair. You're the one taking her to the hospital, doing the hospital. You see her crying because she don't feel like a woman no more. Every time she look in the mirror because she don't got her hair. You got to deal with that. And then you see her, and then you got everything else going on outside. People think they know what's going on with your relationship. People think they know what's going on with you as a man. People question your masculinity as a man, and then you got this dude. And your wife has been very public about it. Hey, I got this thing going on. I got alopecia, my hair's falling out. That's not an excuse. That's not an excuse, dog. I'm just saying.
Listen, but this is the thing, though. This is what I learned, okay?
Yeah,
we grew up in neighborhoods. You know how it goes, bro. Yeah. Listen, if you don't want it known, don't go tell the world your business, okay? Now, I'm not saying that's right or wrong. Right. I'm not trying to justify or defend nobody. What I am saying is you live your life in front of the camera. Bitch, y'all are used to, y'all said it, bitch. This is some bitch shit. Like, this is like when two people bickering over nothing. Yeah. This is nothing. Listen, I understood. I could understand it if she had some type of terminal illness. Not funny. We're not gonna joke about somebody's life being in danger.
Here's the thing.
Alopecia. We talking about alopecia.
How we this is what I think. Okay, I'm gonna just give you my take on it. But we live in such a crazy world where everybody behind the keyboard, everybody got an opinion, right? Like, to your point, you said earlier, why didn't Will have that same smoke from people? Because everybody's behind the keyboard. Nobody was in Will's face saying this shit. Okay, but it's circulating in the internet. It's circulating in the internet. You can't confront everybody on the internet. So when you get somebody who's in your face saying something to you, obviously Will have some mental issues going on, and that's something else we could talk about as far as mental health.
He's a little off, bro.
And that's something that's valid. But at the end of the day, you can't tell people how to respond to certain stimulus. We're all humans.
No, I can't. But like,
you know what I'm saying? And he's not right. I can say he's wrong and still. I can say he's wrong, but still have that.
You can understand his perspective. Yeah. I'm sure. Yeah. Listen, like you said,
I'm being devil's advocate too.
For sure, of course, man. It wouldn't be a show without it. You got to have both sides of the coin. You know what I'm talking about? But for me, I'm watching it. I'm a fan of Will Smith. You see what I'm saying? This is the person that, like, I literally I started rapping because of Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Will Smith, I was like, yo, if this dude can do it, I know I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody else was like, Tupac Thug Life, just like, that's not me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I watched Will Smith like his whole career. You know what I mean?
He's a rapper first,
rapper first, bro. And legitimately, if y'all don't know, man, y'all gotta go check out. You know what I'm saying? Summertime, Nightmare on My Street. Parents Just Don't Understand. I mean, these are classic records, bro. You know what I'm saying? And was legitimately a rapper, but then went to the movie side and dropped classics. You know what I'm saying? That transition is not easy to make. You know, it's like Bo Jackson. You know what I mean? Where it's like, yo, you really gonna do it in two sports at the highest level? So Will Smith is such a
generation talent.
For sure, man. And the thing about it for me that's so disappointing is that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I watched him and I watched that transition and I tried to emulate that. And I feel like, for him to, and this is the thing about the black community, okay? Now, we didn't get into it. We didn't unpack it. We didn't got to the blackness.
I said the same thing, bro. I said the same
thing. The thing about the black community,
we already got it bad enough, man. This is like that little thing that happens. Them closet racists, like, I told you, black people, if you get them together, they be hitting each like, yo.
They just about using a little. Racists, they gonna grab on to any branch they can reach. Okay, it don't.
I'm not saying everybody out there thinks like that. I'm just saying there's them people.
No, facts. Know the people facts. Out there. Facts, bro. Like there's gonna be people, but that's like trolls, bro. They live under bridges.
They exist in every community for sure.
Yeah. Now the thing though, for me, it's not even that perspective. It's more so, again, man, like when I think about, for instance, like how, because this is the conversation me and my partner had. Okay. Now she's saying basically like, a lot of this, like, he protecting blackness and boom, boom, boom.
The black women, like, protect black women. You hear that?
Yeah, I understand. I understand that perspective. And I'm just gonna say it like this: that's bullshit. Okay, it's absolutely bullshit. He ain't protecting nothing, bro. What black women? Now, this is the thing you have to realize when we're talking about celebrities of this stature, okay, who've been rich for 30+ years. Okay, their kids have grown up in Hollywood. These people are not regular black. Okay, so your problems ain't their problems. They don't represent you. Okay,
Nope.
he's more Obama black. Okay, he's black on the
Talk to him,
outside,
dog.
but he don't have your
Talk to
problems.
him.
He don't understand what you're going through. So
Talk
when you
to
look at
him.
him, and why? Let me ask you this: why is it his negative, what he does negatively, all of a sudden impacts us as a black community, but what he does positively don't? When he wins shit, it don't.
He just
Nobody
doesn't.
says, "Look what he did for black folks." He went out there and got an Oscar for black people. No, it don't go both ways. It's only when he do negative shit,
Nope.
and that's because of the way society's set up. Now, listen, I don't unpack all that. We get it, man. There's racial stuff, right? Boom, boom. Okay, just a few years ago, nigga, no black people was even nominated. Okay, this year a black man got one and slapped the shit out of another black man. That's the conversation we having right
That's
now.
the fucked up conversation. Oh my god, I hate it. And I think
You see what
to
I'm
your
saying?
point, it highlights this. I want to say a double standard, but it highlights an issue that we need to talk about as far as how we treat each other. But ultimately, what I said is we should not be deifying celebrities. They're just humans, right? What I said, and I'll say it and I'll repeat myself. You need to be chasing your dreams, your aspirations, stand 10 toes on your morals. You need to be checking with yourself, looking in the mirror, making sure that you're doing right by the people around you, because these people don't represent you. Like, this is, we can learn stuff from this. This is like lessons we can take from it. But dog, this is
to your point. Into your point,
world.
They don't have your best interest at heart. Okay, these are the same people that come from your neighborhood. Okay, then we'll go sit in a Modelo commercial. They'll go sit in, all these. It's just peddling stuff in neighborhoods that they came from, but they don't have to live there no more, right? So that's the thing about money, man. That I just don't respect a lot of these people once they get rich. Now, y'all might be looking at me saying, "What you gonna do when you get rich?" And I'm like, I don't know yet. Honestly, I don't know yet, bro. So, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you.
You be like Will Smith and be like, "Hey, I might be on this
too." I can't lie to you, bro. I can't lie to you. But getting back to the slap,
to your point, these people, they live a different lifestyle, and I feel like we put too much weight as a society. I don't care which black, brown, white, blue. As a society, we put too much weight on what these actors do. What are they doing for you? And then pay attention to what's going on around you locally. Like, there's more important things going on. And to speak even more on the situation as far as the humanity of it, they're just people. They're not perfect. Will has a great track record. He made a mistake, and ultimately he hurt himself the most. So, look, people make mistakes. Was he wrong? Absolutely. Chris has a chin. Okay, I said in my video, Will smacked the rock off that man's last name. I just call him Chris now. He just slapped that man so hard, we just call him Chris. So what you got to understand is you have to be able to separate, learn the lesson that you need to learn from it. But I hate virtual signaling. I hate people standing on their soapbox saying, "Oh, Will, you were wrong. You're a bad person. How dare you do this?" I hate that, because you got people that got skeletons in the closet. We all got skeletons in the closet, and you can point at the plank in your brother's eye, but you got the stick in your brother's eye, but the plank is in your own eye. Like, you got to be able to see your own shit before you start. You know what I'm saying? I messed up the verse.
You fucked that all up. But I understand.
But you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're talking about, bro. Like, don't be throwing rocks if you live in a glass house, bro. Like,
felt that.
No, facts.
And that's what I think as a society we've got to.
Yeah, this is the thing, bro. This is the thing, man. Fuck Jada Pinkett Smith, bro. That's just how I feel. I said it. I don't give a fuck. Say it to her face. I dare that nigga to slap me. I'm not the one, nigga. I'm not Chris Rock. I don't have a publicist. I don't got endorsements. I don't got the reason why Chris Rock ain't swing back. I bet you it got a lot to do with that Disney money. He like, nigga, listen, I'm waiting for that DreamWorks man. Okay, I'm not on this stuff for nobody. Yeah, and also because I don't think he can whoop Will Smith's ass. I mean, the way Will Smith about faced after he slapped the hell out of him, let you know he was not worried at all. Because if you slap me like that, okay, at the family function, at the barbecue, fam. Where I can't even come back here no more. You think this man gonna host another Oscars? How? You know what I mean? Like, bro, it's the utmost disrespect.
Will Smith is like 6'4", 240.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, just straight up bigger, bro. Like a whole different weight class. Slap the hell out of him. Open palm. I would have rather you punch me, dog. Like, punch me. Show me some respect,
open hand slap. That's the straight bitch move. But like I said before, man. Bro. You cannot. I don't think he was bullying him. I think he made a mistake. I think he's mentally unstable. You can't tell a man how to respond.
But mentally unstable people get real mentally stable when it's a big motherfucker in front of them. Okay, so Will Smith would not have done that. Okay, if that was somebody his size. That's all I'm saying. I don't believe it.
I think
I
it's
don't
the
fuck with
perfect
you,
storm. I can't say either he would or not. I think it was the perfect storm of things. Okay. I think
These new
Chris did a
comics
great
are
job of
soft,
keeping his
bro.
composure. I think he did a great job of keeping his composure and keeping the show going. And shout out to him for not pressing charges. His ticket sales boosted for his
I
tour.
ain't never heard that before. Shout out to him for not pressing charges. You know what I'm saying? Like,
For real,
that's a
like
real
like
nigga move.
he handled that. He handled that in house. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can have something happen with family members. You're like, yo, I'm gonna call. Like, nah, dog, let's just handle it in house. You were wrong, but I'm not gonna stick the cops on you. You know what I'm saying? That's a stand up move.
Listen,
to me.
dog. I understand what you're
Will was
saying.
wrong. Will was wrong. Flat
No,
out.
no,
Will was
no,
wrong.
no,
Flat
no.
out.
We passed that. But I'm just saying, as far as for Chris Rock goes, man, like my pops used to tell me, bro, it's a time and place. It's a time and place. And that was the time and the place. You not slapping the hell out of me in front of 40 million people, let alone 40 at the fam. What? The whole world. Nigga, if you come on, bruh. And then no, sir. Listen, I'm telling you right now, Dre, listen. I'm trying to.
Bro, you didn't say not a word. You was ad lib for the last 30 seconds.
Not a nigga. You listen. I'm telling you right now, bro. Do not play with your boy Anthony Arlene like that, all right? Because I'm telling you, I'm just a whole different. This is the problem when you start getting white money. Now, listen, it ain't about race, man. I know people about to get in the comments like, why everything on New Black about white and black people? Nigga, that's why it's called New Black, stupid. This is the thing I'm trying to tell y'all, okay, is that white money, okay? Because it ain't no black money. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying? We get white money. If we lucky, we go get that $40-50 million check to run across the field. You know what I'm saying? It used to be slave fields, now it's just football fields, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get into that. But the point that I'm making is when you get in white money, it makes it hard to make moves. This is why Kaepernick is who he is, right? He said, I don't really need the money. Now, you can say what you want about him, too. He got his own little demons he fights. But the idea is when you could turn down Kyrie Irving, when you could turn down white money, when you could just be Chris Rock and them, they don't turn down the money. So now when somebody slap the hell out you on TV, you got to be thinking about calculating the funds. Like, well, I don't want to, we at this
how my kids going to eat next? How my great-grandkids going to eat all that?
Man, I'd rather be broke, nigga. Because if you slap me like that, nigga, all the endorsements goes out the window. I bet you he wouldn't have did that shit to Shaq, nigga. Shaq would have been up there and said, G.R.J. and he would have been like, all right, listen, Jada, listen, boo.
And you know what I'm saying? Critique that that's and I hear you. A lot of other people out there gonna have the same sentiment. I hear you too. I hear you that if it was somebody else, but it wasn't, right? It was Chris. They already had an issue with each other. They had a history. So you can't discount that. And you know he didn't write his own jokes. He didn't write his own jokes. If you don't know that Jada has alopecia and your writers didn't like screen that joke, that's their fault. I'm like, yo, who wrote this? Why did it? And I'm talking to Chris like Chris, you gotta check these things, man. And I'm not making excuses, dog. I'm not making excuses.
But you keep on bringing up alopecia, nigga.
It's
alopecia. That's like this bitch had eczema. I don't do them. So
no. I agree with you. Alopecia. I agree with you. No, it's not a life-threatening disease
because now she don't feel feminine and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, like
it's not a life-threatening disease. But I'm not even talking about the alopecia alone. I'm just talking about the history, dog. They already were beefing. You know what I mean? So that's
what I'm saying, though.
Give them a reason.
Like, there's no beef.
Give them a reason.
No, man. Okay, let me.
I will agree with you. No beef.
I will agree with you here.
Go ahead.
I will agree with you here, and that's that. If I read that joke and I know I'm gonna say it, I would have came strapped to the party. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have been like, read that one and be like, ooh, I know they already don't fuck with me a lot. So when I say this, I'm gonna be prepared for the backlash. Because he walked up on this man, slapped the taste out his mouth. Do you hear me? This man did not taste the dinner he ate that night at the gala. He didn't taste nothing. Yeah, everything was bland. He couldn't, the taste gone. I'm talking about he slapped the mother. It was so disrespectful that like I watched it and I immediately felt empathy for Chris Rock because if you've ever been in there, okay.
And then he walked away. He walked up and walked away with a little smirk.
And then this is like and then this is when you knew he was a little off. All right, listen. And then yelled, "Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth." Okay. Now this is the thing. He could have just yelled that. He didn't have to put his hands on nobody. He could have just yelled that in the same effect, right? You know what I mean? That's why I think it's a bullying thing, bro. Because when I say bullying, that I don't mean premeditated bullying. Like he didn't know. It ain't like the bully that comes and he every day take your lunch money. He knows
If
when
he
you're
had
gonna be.
I agree with you. It was a bully move. It was like a tactic at the bully book.
Yeah, bro. And you wouldn't
But
have did that.
at the same time, there's history there. So I'm not gonna put it all on bullying because Chris Rock has taken his shots. So if I take shots at you, I can't call it bullying. Come cash out. You know what I'm saying?
He's a comedian hosting a show.
Okay, yeah, okay. That's a good point. That is a good point.
Yeah, like when you say if the biggest trending subject in 2016 was the Oscars are being boycotted, you have to talk about that as the host. There's no way around that. Okay.
Yeah.
Jada Pinkett Smith got caught in the crossfires. What did he say that was that bad? Basically, you wasn't invited anyways. It's like, what? I don't see where the disrespect is, dog. You know what I mean? These new comics are built different, because you lucky that wasn't Richard Pryor, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like it was a different era when you talking about, Red.
Yeah, Fox. No, bro, nothing he did was right. I'm not justifying anything. I'm just trying to give the perspective because this is the thing that I tell all the people out there, and I'll tell you. We live in a society now where you can get away with a lot more. We got social media now. Everybody used to go into the same. We living in? They say what they want to say. You this, you that, you this, you that, and then when somebody comes to receive payment, we're not used to that, right? Like I said earlier, comedians get slapped every day, B. And I'm not saying that it's right, but you can't tell a man how to respond to certain things, especially when it comes to his family. Okay, I'm not saying it's right, but this is part of living in the real world. In a perfect moral place, this has no place. But it's not, dog. We know people who would die by theirs. You know what I'm saying? That is what it is. They'll go to jail. They will kill.
All about respect. I'm all about, you know what I'm saying? Listen, you respect me, I'm respect you. Otherwise, bro, we're gonna have to scrap it out. We're gonna have to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. Like, I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Arlene is all about, I don't know when I start talking in third person. I think it got something to do with this goddamn jacket. Shit, I just got this one. Fly as a motherfucker. But the thing is, man, I'm gonna say about Anthony Arlene, okay? The way he moves is like this. If you threaten me, okay, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. Okay. If that man would have walked up on me like that, I'd have quickly did what the spider senses. Is he coming to give me a letter? Is he trying to what the fuck is he coming up here for? You know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck is he walking up on me? I would have swung first. I'm gonna tell you that right now, dog. That means would have went the other way around. Listen,
but that's what I'm saying. Cause and effect. That's that. And that's reasonable. But we live in a world where people don't understand that. Like you.
No, Chris been away from the projects too long. That nigga grew up in the projects, but he been rich too long. Okay, if somebody walk up on you the way Will Smith walked up on him, somebody walk up on you like that right now, before he even get arms linked, nigga, I'm already with the lit bit, nigga. What the fuck is you doing? Yeah, I'm telling you right now, bro. I'm not playing them games. But the thing is, everybody keeps saying, it was disrespect. That's what led to it. Is the disrespect. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, dog, we talking about fucking alopecia, nigga. Alopecia. It was a G.I. Jane joke.
I get it, dog. Like, but I ain't even a Chris Rock fan. I think. Yeah, but I'm with you. I think Chris was totally in the right. He did his best.
He doing his job
together. But to us, it don't mean nothing. But we don't know. You can't tell other people how to feel about certain things, right? You can't tell. I can't tell Will or Jada how they feel about alopecia. It's an autoimmune version of it. It's not just the tension version.
I'm tired.
Also, I'm not, and I agree with you. It's not like that serious, but you can't tell them how they feel. You don't know what they've been through. We don't know what they've been through. At the end of the day, we don't know what they've
been through. These niggas is diddling each other and they in orgies and shit. They ain't going through that much.
That's separate.
I'm saying how much stress do you need, dog? Facts. Like, he's not stressed like that. Everybody keeps saying, listen, this has to do with emasculation. Dog, when you in front of the camera, he had a tough couple years. You know what I'm talking about? Where it was like,
he's been getting the business. He's been getting the business.
You know what I'm saying? When somebody dicks your wife down and the whole world knows about it, you know what I'm saying? Somebody was gonna get it. And Chris Rock just happened to pull that. You know what I'm saying? He pulled the trigger at the wrong time. But
that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It was the trigger, and this goes back to my point about men's mental health and how we need to have. We need to
therapy, bro.
Look at me.
Y'all,
thank you.
Do not be scared to go to therapy, dog. You will be out here slapping
Talk to
people
somebody.
in grocery stores. You know what I'm talking about? It's not that serious. Go see somebody. Go talk to somebody. You know what I mean? It's actually kind of cool. You know what I mean? Like I tried it. I was like, yo, let me go see what the hype's about. You know what I mean? Went in there. It was a very nice couch. It was air conditioned. Nigga had mints on the table. I was like, all right, this ain't so bad. You know what I'm talking about? And then he tried to start unpacking me, and I never went back. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I mean?
You ain't
Like,
lying though. You ain't lying.
Yeah, they
I've done
unpacking
therapy
me,
too, and this is my thing. This is my lesson because you know how I feel about celebrities. We got our own shit we're trying to build over here on our side. But if Will Smith can crack,
honestly,
if Will Smith can crack,
so much thinner. The air up there is thin, so
For
they
real.
crack easier. You know what I mean? You think about it. Every time I see one of these aging women, mostly aging celebrities, right? That was like, you know, fine as hell in 1996, right?
Yeah.
They don't age well, bro. They start getting real weird around the, you know what I mean? They getting bow tie just to try to maintain some sense of like importance in, you know what I mean? But this
relevancy.
the thing,
They
bro.
want to look that they were youth.
Relevancy,
They're
dog,
chasing
but
youth.
that's why I said the air up there is real thin, dog. Like this, the thing that I love about being broke. Okay, is you have time, right? When you're rich, you ain't got no time. You ain't got no time. That's how you got rich. Then you got rich, you really ain't got no time. So I got everything to see. I got stuff to. Why? I don't have time to sit around. Okay, when you don't have no money, dog, it is the best time. I mean, this is how I be reading about stuff like the laws, right? The laws. I mean, law of impermanence. If you don't know what that is, dog, this is what fucks people up, dog. They don't understand this is a law, dog. Change is inevitable. You will not stay a fresh fruit for long, dog. You start to right, and then you start to start to get old. That's just the way it is. That's the way of the world, dog. Law.
So we come from ashes, we will return.
Absolutely. Now, when you start thinking about some of these people with these mental health issues, you know, fragile minds, they start to crack a little bit. A lot of this is because they defy those laws. I don't think, listen, this ain't what this conversation is about. We're not going to necessarily go down that path, but the idea is mental health is real. I'm going to say he lost his motherfucking mind a little bit, slapping somebody at the goddamn Oscar, then won the Oscar, and then cried 5 minutes later. And then you got Tyler Perry and Denzel pulling him to the side, talking to him. Don't know if you've seen that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and for me, I'm just thinking to myself, like,
and Bradley Cooper, just randomly,
bro, because Bradley Cooper's a nigga, dog. I don't know if you know. I don't know. Bradley Cooper's a real one, bro. Like, every time I see him, I'd be like, he look like he might be, you know, something, dog. But you know, like the thing is, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just disappointed in Will Smith. I never was a big fan of Jada since Wu. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all seen Wu set it off. That was the era where I was fucking with her. I thought she was fly, you know, fine little joint. And now it's just like, dog, this
shit that she's done to him in public, the way that she's emasculated, man. You just saw an emasculated man.
Honestly, it had nothing to do with that for me. Honestly, it had nothing to do with it. Like for me, honestly, what it was, you know, I personally have a problem with when brown people, and listen, this is gonna be very controversial. I already can hear and smell and see the comments, but I'm gonna say what I want to say any goddamn way. The thing is, man, when brown people get to a certain point, all of a sudden they start to conform a little bit, right? Because it's more lucrative to, right? Like it's like the idea of Michael Jordan saying, well, Republicans buy sneakers too, right? So it's not, I don't care about black issues no more. You know what I mean? It's about me getting money, and that's the problem I have.
There are black Republicans too, so you got to be fair.
But you know what I mean? Just that concept, that idea is, you know, I don't have the problems y'all had. Like that ain't my issue, you know. And it's like that's why we remain in the same place we in. You know what I'm saying? For so long, because there's no unity. And I think that when you look at somebody like, you know, Jada Pinkett, you know, for me, man, I don't see. Like a lot of people will be like, "Oh, that's a black woman." I'm like, I don't see a black woman. That's just me personally, dog. And I know people not gonna like that. They're gonna be like, "She's black. What you mean? She black?" She's not a black woman in the sense she don't have black women struggles. Okay, like if she gonna tell you about Hollywood problems, they're gonna say, "Well, it's hard for black women to get in roles. It's hard for black women." That's rich people problems, though. You know what I mean? You go back to your mansion, closed gated, you know what I'm saying, community, and you don't have the problems that black women really have, dog. You know what I'm saying? So that's the problem that I always had with some of these celebrities, you know, but you know, that's just my opinion, man. I really could give a fuck less about them. The coolest one is Willow. You know what I mean? She weird. Her music. She the coolest one. She the only one I would invite any goddamn where. I don't really fuck with the other ones. Nigga, Jaden's weird.
Jaden is on someone else. And their other son is the low key as hell. He just down to earth. He just want to have
Yeah, that one's not Jada's. That's why. Like that one is, you know what I mean, from a different, whole different breed.
It's just the two of us.
Yeah, exactly. The original, nigga. And then he had two more.
What what I'll say is here. There's a couple lessons we can all learn from this, right? And I'll just submit my opinion in the end of this video to just say, take your mental health serious. Go talk to people. Make sure you got people around you who care about you, who have your mental health, have the best interest of your mental health. Okay, supporting you, have a good team around you. Yeah. Also, keep your hands to your motherfucking self. Please, okay, because you don't put your hands on people because they make jokes. He's a comedian. You know what I'm saying? That's what he does. He makes jokes on people, but also don't. And alopecia is funny out here. Sometimes alopecia can be funny.
It can be funny. It's certain things you don't joke about. I don't think that falls under the category.
I don't. Either way, that's another one that goes to my other lesson. On the other side of it, you can't tell people how to feel about certain things. People die over less. Ain't shit sweet out here. Just because you can be on the computer saying whatever you want, don't mean you can go out real life. You say something that shit won't happen, and it could be the most wrong thing, and you could be the most right, and you can still get got.
Learn your lessons vicariously, okay? Don't be another Chris Rock. Okay? Learn from Chris's mistakes, okay? Chris Rock is rubbing his goddamn cheek today. That shit happened like on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? It's embarrassing. He learned a very valuable lesson. If he's smart, he will cash in on this and somehow make t-shirts.
Everybody, it's unanimously. I can't say it. Unanimously. It's been. Struggle is real. It's that land.
That goddamn
varsity.
He said, "Listen, man, it's unanimous. It's universally known.
It's okay, right? It's universally known for facts that Chris was in the right. Okay, so
he didn't do shit wrong, man.
Just be smart, man. Don't get too connected to it. I know a lot of people talking about this, but make sure you're doing what you got to do with in your life. That's the biggest take.
That's the biggest takeaway, man. Listen, this has been another episode of the New Black Podcast. I hope y'all had a good time. I know y'all seen this joint somewhere else already. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all enjoyed our take on it. You know what I mean? Please, man, leave a comment. Let us know what your take is. Like, what did you think? Did you think Chris Rock was right? Did you think Will Smith was wrong? Did you think that Will Smith? This is what I would like to do, because again, man, like, you know, I ain't with the bullying shit, dog. You know, so that was the biggest thing for me. But what was the biggest thing for you? You know what I mean? What did you think? Hey, you know what I'm saying? I didn't like this, or I did. Other than that, man, Dre, unless you got something else, man, that's the show for today. You know what I mean?
That's it, man. Y'all stay good. Let us know in the comments, like you said. And yeah, man, y'all be good to each other. Make sure you chase your dreams. Get out there, do what you need to do. Be the light for people.
And get like your boy Dre the Dreamer, okay? Okay, he dreaming on bigger things and sipping on the yak to try to just, you know, solidify. You know what I'm saying? Unanimously. You know what I'm saying? When you sit
I deserve that. Look, bro. I deserve that, man. Y'all be good, man. Y'all stay up. But we gonna hit you on the next episode.
Like, share, subscribe. You know the rules, man. You know the rules, man. We highlight y'all.
Yeah. Peace.